sports. It's in the game.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give it about what they say. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
We back at it. Went 5-0 in my stream earlier today. Let's see if we can keep the streak intact. Go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Arizona Cardinals.
To kick off for Arizona.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's got the first down and more.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 64 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Cardinals nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. From the 29, Murray dancing to his left.
Murray on the keeper. The tackle by Cleveland Farrell. It's a gain of 2 yards.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray.
Dang.
Finds the open target, Arnold. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, yeah, the Raiders, bro. The Raiders. What's happening?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Drake. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running, it's Drake. And he'll give 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd down.
Dang. Well, I hope this one on me, man. Didn't win, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, yeah, bro. For now, anyway, man.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now the second down throw on target. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Dang.
It's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for the Baltimore touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it, but for the defense, what a big-time play for them.
I got PS4 too, bro. You can add me, man. Smoke, man. Joe, PS4. You play, man.
Just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Dang.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Come on, bro.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on, man.
Okay, here are the first 2 drives, but this one's going to get him to nothing. They got to start doing some plays.
Nah, you can't, bro.
Finish drives with points.
I wish you could, but nah, you can't.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
What?
It is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Aaron, that was dumb as hell.
Crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. How great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
At the 14-yard line.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right, and he's going to go down again.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves.
All right, boys, let's go.
Can't get out of.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lead.
Let's go, man.
I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Block, man. My man ain't even fucking
Gain
blocking.
and a fumble. But
He's not even blocking. He's just standing
lined
there.
up out of bounds. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine, ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And that's
Come on, man.
to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Carr gives to Richard. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yo, in the
Get a first down,
basketball
but
room,
still,
shit.
you take runs
I
like
play a little
that
bit of
each and
2K,
every
man,
time.
but I ain't really that good, man. You play Xbox?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr got an open man. It's Ruggs. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On the ground, Richard.
You go,
And
bro.
he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Damn, a color play with me, man.
Convert with a
Shit, Adam, Smoke Man
Third
Joe.
down, that's a good job of
Xbox.
situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and
NBA
getting there.
2K. Yeah, I got it. I ain't really done much with it, but I got it on Xbox.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. It's a screen to Richard.
But these men ain't blocking
To the
for
red
nothing,
zone
boy.
just inside the 20. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
You go, boy. You go, let's
He's
go.
in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into
Y'all haven't already, man. Hit the like button for
because
me,
there's a
man. I
reason
rather
running
appreciate
backs
it.
and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional
All right, D, let's get
football
started.
101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
Got him.
Jackson hit, and he lost the
Let's go.
football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This ball is into the arms of Snead. Gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The gain of 28
Man, I
yards.
got
there, and give
PS4.
him
Yeah, I'm on
first down.
PS4 too, bro. My boy Joseph is back. Oh, shit. Trying to pay attention to the
It's
channel.
complete to Brown, right side.
Gave up another play.
They'll get it up just short of the
But yeah, we back, man. We back.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard
Got a fumble on my
gain.
first drive, but I'm
That
putting
certainly
on
has
the
to
phone.
feel good. That's not all the time that the play should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Zeke.
Drive keeps moving.
Zeke, running back.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram.
Run it back. Oh.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of... There he goes. And the Ravens able to get to him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Carr quickly into the...
You go what?
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. First down. Shotgun now for Carr.
Right to him. Right fucking to him. Damn. That ain't gonna let him run this shit. Damn.
So this defense doubling.
Damn, threw the ball right to
Remember,
him.
they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the
Fumble
game.
return,
And this
keep
time,
shit.
an interception return for another score. And he's got it up and through.
You think we signed a free agent? I hope we get Leonard Williams, man, from the Giants, defensive tackle.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
I feel like all we need is a veteran defensive tackle and a veteran safety, man. We're gonna be all right.
Return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No, I don't want another quarterback. I love Derek Carr. He done got better every year on the group system.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Under 20 seconds to go.
Damn, man.
I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Catch the ball.
Down to 8 seconds now.
Catch the ball. That was it.
Marlon Humphrey on the cover.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got it with the 15. And with just 1 second
I don't want to go
remaining in the
for it.
first half,
It should have been 7.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
I don't want to go for it.
The kick by Carlson is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Just assuming it would be nice. Oh, hell yeah. I agree.
Taken in the end zone.
But I'm telling you right now, man, we're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Officially, so a net gain of 1.
I know it may sound crazy right now, but with the Super Bowl being in Cali next year, and with Tom Brady making history,
Jackson and the Ravens come up now.
hosting the Super Bowl in the team home stadium, it's only right we go back to California next year and get the job done.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
Nah, I don't want no part of Richard Sherman, man. He washed up.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind
He was getting cooked
can
this year,
create his
man.
own space
Like,
and
really
break
bad.
a tackle along the way.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Jackson rolling to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And Brandon, this is the time of the
Shit, he even got an offensive touchdown. Everything on the pick six, overtime.
He's got him on.
Bullshit. shit.
Yeah, this defense looks gas, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Oh, we need defense. Oh, yeah.
That's
No
now
doubt.
35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Defense.
Here because they're
Just like right now, fucking defense. I need to stop.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malik Collins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first.
Let's go.
Jackson, and the pressure gets to him again. Malik Collins, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back
Let's go.
over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Let's go.
He'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. It was a drive that had real promise to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
Especially
That was
in
the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Gus Bradley,
Possibly got a
it
little
makes
bit too
sense.
greedy right there.
I don't know, man. We just got to get a full offseason with our young defense.
The Raider
We're going to come back better
to get
next year.
this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline and chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too
Turnover,
easy.
man.
They didn't
Turnover
punch it in for 6
took me to the
points.
game.
But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The throw complete here to Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
Let's go, boy.
Running back here,
Let's go.
and he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Richard lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an
He ain't do it. God, I'm not.
ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, I wouldn't mind dropping another
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we
need
come
one
up on
more,
a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right side, it's Snead. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there. What's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I got matched up with the same dude earlier like 3 times.
So here's a
I just
first
hope
and
I
10
get matched
now
up
in
with
Raider
this weekend.
territory at the 45-yard line. Jackson up, give to Dobbins. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, putting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Damn.
inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Man.
Able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. They've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews down. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
He got back in. He just knew what I was doing. That's all.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Come on, man. Like, that shit crazy.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Escaping the pressure right. And this is... And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in Madden when they had the football. Absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass.
It was the same way with Brady last year, bro. Coming to us, man. You see how that turned out.
But that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays. And that way you're able to run what you want.
Gruden, you've been on record saying, man, he loves calls, so I don't see call going nowhere, bro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Las Vegas.
From the gun, Carr. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. . 'Cause 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 ' into the red zone. It's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
No, man.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
No way.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
I'm not buying nothing to me saying about Derek Carr, bro. From him to the Bears.
Screen pass to break big. A lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Carr again. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Oh, did we get it?
Oh. They're going to win this football game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Bullshit, man. Every time you fumble something, we can't get the ball. Crap.
Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. Takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete.
Man, we can get some more pressure. They don't really feel love this game.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, they do. But Carr going to the Bears, bro, no.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson to throw.
Let's go.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jonathan.
Oh, come on, man.
Bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a
man, he cannot give you a good run like that one.
But fortunately for him and his crew, the
3 fumbles
is over. But Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it?
And we
all
good
knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
Dang. Tough love there, man. Team 10. Yeah, that's my first loss of the day. In fluke fashion.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 20.
I hope my man get that really quick, guy. He might play this game out. Yeah.
5.
I kind of really need to end the screen as soon as it's happening, but fuck it, man. Trying to get this win anyway.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And
You're gonna lose
he'll
your
been able to get it up past the 45. Well, we've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get him the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to
I'm on like
here in
the
the first
light.
half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Brings up.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Who you think we getting 17 pick? Man, right now, man, I really don't know. I think we go, of course, we got to go
2nd
defense.
and 11 now. Carr.
We got to go
He'll get
defense.
this one complete to Zay Jones.
It
This is
really
going to lead
don't
to
be
another
anything that
first
stand out
as a
in
tackle.
this that I want, man.
26.
To me,
A nice
the
pick
draft
there of 11
is not
yards,
going
and
to
it'll
really matter
move the
for
sticks.
us. Free agency is what's going to be key for us this season. I think what we do in free agency is going to tell the difference for us going in the next season.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs.
Get in there.
And in for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it
Stop on defense, man. Right here. Stop on defense.
Buccaneers, nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I really got to go, man. I really want to start playing this game right
This
now.
taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Mondo, LeBron is the best quarterback. Man, lay down, Mondo. What's good with you, man? How you doing, bro? So you done moved on again, man. Got on through, man.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. For Evans.
Wow.
He's got it.
Wow.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
Dang.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans.
Dang.
53 yards.
That might be
and
the best throwing catch I've seen on Madden, y'all.
From tying up this football game.
I just thought
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage.
Look at it, man. Cut it out, Mondo, man.
Touchdown on their very first possession.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story. That's
cut it out, Mondo.
7 yards in the air. Each team's had it. Each team is 7-7 here.
Man. Get that like button for me, man. We ain't done it already.
Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
Dang, what else the hell is throwing kid? Gotta give him mad props on that. Young Money Tom.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
What?
And that is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar.
Lay down, baby. What's going on?
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Carr.
Man,
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back. And
you out. The defender from there. Man, I'm out, man.
Very far to go
I'm out,
gets to the end zone. And he
ain't with it, man.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over
E
first
boy.
and 10
Oh,
at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and
let's go, man. Let's go. You can leave it now, I guess.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 75 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Let's go.
Say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. The extra point by Carlson, up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
On play action, now Brady. Flush to his right. Look, Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this won't be
Tom
enough
Brady
to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Play action, now it's Brady.
Got him.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Let's go. Hunt it. Let's go, D. Let's go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That's complete to
Let's go.
back Evans. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they got it inside the 10 at the end.
He used to work relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Raiders 21.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 3 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do in this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what I got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
From midfield, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Brady.
There you go, boy. Let me get some freaking shit, man. Get some of that freaking shit, man. Everybody else been here.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Can I come down? Let's see. He did.
After the INT, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
They'll run on first down. Jenkins. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. He'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going.
Got him.
You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Complete to Brown, right side. And
Work.
getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Get set up.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. So tough to stop. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 25-yard line. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady going to throw deep for the end zone.
No,
It
man.
in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
So I click on my man, like they want to let me get on to make a fucking play.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr.
What?
Intercepted.
What?
By Jordan Whitehead. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Over the middle to Evans. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The offense for Las
Damn,
Vegas
boy,
about set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
On first down, Richard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Throwing on 2nd down, Carr. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Well, Charles, looked like that had to be a mix-up there defensively.
You always question that type of confusion. They actually lost him in the middle of the field, gave him all sorts of room to run, and he took big-time advantage of it. That's an error you just can't make on the defensive side of the ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Yeah, what?
Will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. The catch made by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. On the delay, Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll go again. And this carry now is productive. He swung around at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Going deep this time for Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, 42 yards.
Dang.
And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
And he's got room. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with it.
Be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Let's go. Let's go. We through the game.
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Let's go, man. Pressure for us there. Should have took that thing quick.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
I almost didn't get that shit, though.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end.
That was a damn good game,
Drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored.
But we'll take
on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you,
appreciate y'all
partner.
sliding
At the
through,
end
man.
of the
I'm
game,
out.
they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.